item we want to talk about is the count condition type. So we'll go over here and we'll hit the plus button, create a count condition. And for this, what we're going to do is the treads and risers that we were talking about earlier for the flooring. So the first item here is going to be treads, and we're going to type in resilient flooring. And the default, I can't remember if it's floor, floors, or flooring, so I'm going to go in, oops, let's see, let me click this and go ahead and select that. And then for the layer, we had that set up as flooring, so if you hit floors, it would let you set up a separate layer. So that's why I like looking that up, just to stay with your flooring items grouped under the same layer. And let's see, count is fine. We don't really need a height. This is one thing I wanted to talk to you about, is you can so with this being 1 foot, it's going to be a 1 foot square. So if you wanted that to be bigger, you can do it as a 2 foot square, or you can come down here to shape and you can change the shape to a circle or a triangle or even a rectangle. And if you click the rectangle, it gives you the ability to put the height, width, and the depth on there for the rectangle. And then the other cool feature for this condition type is that you can display the size as a % of the total. So if you wanted it to really be whatever the size is, let's just go back to a square. Say it actually is 4 foot square, but we don't want it to show up that big on our drawing. We only want that to be 25% of the size. So we want it to show up as a 1 by 1 because we don't want that huge condition showing up on our plan. You can adjust the display size on that, which is kind of a cool feature. So we're going to leave it at 100. We're going to take this back to just 1 because that'll be pretty easy to kind of keep track of. And then under results, we're going to leave it with count, but you could go to total height. You could talk about perimeter for that count. You could have surface area for the top or bottom, or the top and the bottom. You can have the surface area with a single side, or both sides, or all sides. Or the volume. So like if you had a count of, like, say, a cube that you wanted to do a takeoff on, you could calculate the volume based on changing it over here to a rectangle and putting in the height and the width and the depth. So another cool feature, and we're going to select that, and we're not going to do our takeoff quite yet. And so we're going to add our next one here, which is going to be and after you kind of get the hang of this, you can actually don't show that again. And what will happen is when you hit the plus, it'll just go straight to the condition type, and then you can come in here and choose which one you want. So here we're going to type in, or select count, and we're going to count the risers on this, and we're going to call that resilient flooring. It brought that up. And then let's see if we type in FL. Okay, so it popped in flooring by auto-populating, which is cool. And we're going to leave that at 1 foot. It's okay with the color. Display size is 100. We're going to change that to triangle. And there you go. Got the second module down. Appreciate your patience, and look forward to getting into some takeoff.